So Aliscia Andrews puts out a tweet tonight claiming victory, right? I've led the fight to the front door for educational rights for the parents of Virginia in Loudoun County. No, you didn't. You weren't at one school board meeting, not one. You know how many there were in the last 18 months? There were 30. You weren't at one. All the parents of Loudoun County were Parents Against Critical Theory, Fight for Schools, Loudoun County Women's Republican Club, and people and parents that didn't even belong to an organization were there. You weren't. Define critical race theory, Aliscia. Rather, define the tenets of critical race theory, because that's really the bad part. You didn't lead anything to a front door except Youngkin's door knockers. Okay? So let's be honest about this, because your tweet tonight is so disingenuous, it's such a slap to the face of the people of this county, it's not even funny. This is how you want to kick off your 2022 campaign? It's not a good start. So you may want to clean up this tweet. You may want to delete it. It's already been archived, so you can do whatever you want. But I want to also share something else with you. You also put something else out, that Ian Pryor is basically the driving force behind everything that's gone on in Loudoun County. No, he's not. Ian and I started working together. Ian and I did it together. I'm not taking a shot at Ian. Ian's done some great work. But you don't know the history. You don't know the timeline. You don't know when Ian and I started working together. Right? We started working together back in August of 2020. And in August of 2020, a woman from Prince William County warned you about critical race theory. I spoke at one of your events on October the 6th and warned you about critical race theory. Ian Pryor warned your campaign about critical race theory in our schools, and it went ignored, excuse me. Why? Didn't you think it was worth fighting for? Didn't you think it was worth holding your opponent to feet to the fire? So how are you now going to lay claim to everything that's gone on here? How are you going to suggest that you brought the educational issues in Loudoun County to a national spotlight? You haven't done anything. We, the people, have been in the media over 300 times just this year, this calendar year. Were you involved in a letter that I submitted to Betsy DeVos, the Department of Education, last October, asking her to launch an investigation into Loudoun County Public Schools because of their Student Equity Ambassador Club and because of their implicit bias reporting system? No. Ian Pryor crafted that, and we were the signatory. Where were you? I'm waiting for an answer. Maybe you can provide a detailed answer, but I don't think you can. And I think you owe the people, I think your next tweet needs to be an apology to all the parents in this county that worked to expose everything that's going on in this county. You didn't do it by yourself, and don't take credit for it. That's not right. That's not becoming for somebody who wants to run for U.S. Congress. Now, I'm going to make sure that there's other information that comes out, because I think it's there was 30. Let me back up. There's 30 school board meetings in the last 18 months. How many did you show up at? Zero. How much research have you done into what's going on into destroying our kids' education? Zero. What did you do? You helped Youngkin get elected, and I think that's great. And I want the man to succeed. I voted for him. But I'm not going to take a back seat to your platitudes or his platitudes and just accept that we're going to ban critical race theory. No, you're not. You got to ban the tenets of critical race theory, but you guys need to understand that. You need to understand that if you want to start laying claim to victory and bringing a national spotlight to Loudoun. It's not about critical race theory. That's a framework. It's about the tenets. You can't ban political ideology and racially based education unless you tackle the tenets of critical race theory. Understand that. When you tout you're going to ban CRT, that's an empty statement. You need to substantiate that statement. So I'm going to end this video with this. Please put out another tweet. giving all the rightful parents who fought in this county to bring it national attention, give them the credit that is due. Not you, right? Not me, not Ian, not Patty Menders, all of us. Not you. You didn't do anything. But the three of us in a county full of parents did. You didn't do anything. So I would suggest doing that. I know you don't really like me, and I really don't care, but I'm not going away. I'm not being vindictive. I'm just holding you accountable. Just like Youngkin. I want him to succeed, but he's got to be held accountable. So, there you have it. I can't wait to see what you come up with next. This is not a great way to start a campaign, and I can promise you I'm not going away.